What's going on, guys? So we are out here in the southwest part of Austin, down towards Driftwood, Dripping Springs, out here, out more towards the country. I love it out here because we definitely have, all the neighbors have more than an acre of land each, so it's super private, and we're right down the street from the original Salt Lick. If you've never been to the original Salt Lick, the atmosphere out there is just incredible. There's also a winery right across the street from it. And so if you want to have that country living close to Austin, this is it. If you want to have that sprawling one story, this is it. I got you. If you want to have those modern look, modern design features, this is it. I got you, right? This has all of those things, that country living, that private, that beautiful house. This even has a casita. This house is over 3,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths when you include the casita on this one. So we're gonna head in and take a look, but I want you to notice that paver stone walkway through actually takes you to a private entrance on that casita, which we'll show you. And then look how nice, modern, and pretty this is, where you've got the different accents of the different styles of the siding, different paint colors, super nice looking to entryway. So let's head on in, take a look. So we head on in, and this, again, this is a new construction 2026 out here. So you have all the modern conveniences, all the upscale. You can see how big and open and beautiful it is. Let's start out here in the formal dining area. I love that it's bright open, but it has its own spot. Has these big windows in. Again, you can't see any of the neighbors here, right? But you get this formal dining space. Nice, big, open, formal dining right off of the kitchen and living space area. Let's head on in. You can see just how beautiful that is. We'll show you all that. I'm going to take you into the primary side of things. So we do have the garage there. I love the fact that the tile here, to me, just screams, hey, you're out in the country. We've got that old school locker room right into the garage, into the mud room. Again, screaming we're in the country, but we do have the full mud room with the sink, countertop, cabinets, as well as dedicated washer and dryer space just off of the garage. We'll head on in here to the primary bedroom. Look how tall these primary, look at that ceiling. Look at how vaulted that is. Look at how tall it is, just creating this big open space. I love the fact that it is tucked back in here a ways away from the rest of the house. And then from here, you can start to see a lot of the rooms have this, where it's super pretty view from outside these windows. You can see the pool, you can see the yard. What you don't see is neighbors. Love that about this. Let's head on into this bathroom, show this bathroom to you guys. So we've got a nice little open spot here. You know, I don't know if you would, what would you set there? A countertop, more space there to put stuff. What would you do with that area? But as we head on in here, I want to show you some cool things. I love the fact that these tiles go all the way up. I love the fact that you have these sconces into the tile, right? With that frosted globe, so that you don't have that blinding light when you're looking into the mirror, but you do have that nice soft light. And how pretty that is with the white countertops, his and hers sink, wood grain on these cabinets, which I really like the way that contrast looks, and that contrast of having that wood and these wood slat style tile in here with this beautiful basin tub. Just, to me, makes me feel all warm and cozy when it's time to take a bath, right? Get in here. Not the biggest closet in here, but decent size and lots of place for hanging, lots of shelves, lots of storage. And then this back wall where you could bring in another vanity, armoire, whatever you wanted to create more utilization in that space. Have you flip around here. I want to show you this nice, big, beautiful shower. So look, all the tiles going all the way up to the ceiling. We've got 1, 2 rain heads, and then if you want to come on in here and look, we've also got a little sunlight, natural light coming in. Nice, big bench area. Both faucets for both of those big rain heads. I love this inset, the fact that it's lighted just looks so cool. I love that shower. Super cool. Let's go ahead and show you the rest of the house. But before we do, show you a couple of cool little things that are right outside your main bedroom there. First, you got a little guest bathroom in here. Little cool things about some of this in here is we do have, again, those frosted light fixtures, which I really like. And then on the floor in here, we've got that river rock. I really love the river rock. And part of it is because right outside this door, that's your back patio and your pool area. So you can come in from your pool, get in here, get the rest of the way cleaned up, head to the bedroom. And when you're coming out in the morning, to be able to look and see this atrium. Now there's access to the atrium just from the garage, which means you can turn this into your private Zen garden. So that when you're coming out in the morning, this is what's greeting you. And you can see that from the kitchen as well. Get on in here and show you. Look at how big, wide open this space is. Look at that huge beam. Love that. Love the way that they kept the tons of recessed cans light, but super clean in the way they do it. Speaking of super clean, look at this fireplace. This chimney is so cool. Big old wide gas fireplace on here. But if you notice, this is nice and flush. I just think it just brings such a dramatic, right, for entertaining, hanging out. It's just so pretty to me. And then right off of the living area is a little office in here, tucked back in here. It's not a big office, but being able to get back in here, pay the bills, do a little work, whatever you needed to do. Again, tucked away from all the other bedrooms so you can get in here and get done what you need to do. Speaking of bedrooms, let's head on down the hallway here and see some of these other bedrooms. As we head into here, we'll get to see this is the first bedroom. Again, not huge, but look at how pretty that is. So every morning you get to see that. Again, no back neighbors, so you don't have to worry about it. You'll be able to have that view first thing in the morning. Let's head into this Jack and Jill. This Jack and Jill is so pretty to me. From the wallpaper, the way they did the mirrors, the sconces as well. Not quite floating. It does have the legs on it, so you can see it looks more like a piece of furniture, that retro look and feel to it, but modern design features. I really love the pattern on this tile floor. Super pretty in a Jack and Jill. Head on in and show you. I don't know how well you can see, but I love these super long tiles in here and the way they've got it going all the way up to the ceiling. When you have you see the huge rain head, and then you've got the wand as well, and then up against that dark black tile up against the white tub. Just such a dramatic, beautiful Jack and Jill bathroom. Then we get in here to the second bedroom. Again, not the biggest bedrooms, right, but nice tall ceilings. And from every room you can see, there's the pool, there's the yard. Just so pretty to be able to wake up every morning and see that. Right across from this is, you've got, now, do you use this as a secondary living space for the kids, playroom for the kids? Do you use it as an office? Do you use this as the media room? It's a cool little space in here, but what would you use this space for? Let's head on down to this last bedroom on this side of the house. This is one of the bigger bedrooms here as well, so you can start to see that, you know, we have a little bit bigger bedroom here. Would you use this as your guest bedroom? And then if you look outside these windows, that's actually your front yard, right? So how pretty is that as your front yard view? And again, you can't see the neighbor's house. That's what I really like about it. I'm going to show you some things in this little bathroom that I really think is so cool. I love the look of this bathroom. I love the way that they did this countertop floating, right? So to create some space. Look at this, how interesting this tile is. And then they carried it on in through here as well in this little walk-in shower space, but it's still good size, still has the inset, still has the big old rain head, and then the tile going all the way up just makes it feel a lot bigger than it actually is. So I really like the fact that they have all the bedrooms over on this side of the house with that secondary living space, media room, and then a little spot for, you know, to sit and read. And again, look at how pretty that front yard is. To be able to sit right here, read a couple of books, hang out, and enjoy being able to see that as your front yard. We get into, I told you, modern feature stuff. Look at that light fixture. How freaking cool is that? Right in the entryway, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and get into, I want you, again, you've seen this as we've walked through, but look at how big, open, and pretty this is. Look at how dramatic. Look at the size of this island. Look at the size of that. And then plenty of seating for a breakfast bar, gorgeous, striking granite countertops with the Cascade waterfall here as well. Cabinets going all the way up, wood grain finish. Look at how pretty that is. That vent is big old stove, double oven area there. One of the things, like, to be able to have some of this is a spice rack, but we also have the drawers on either side of that oven that has the spice racks there for you as well. And then to be able to have drawers is awesome. And then there's that window to see outside the atrium as well. So, right, you definitely want to make sure you plant that. Super pretty. Let's go ahead and take a look out. Channel favorite, we love this. All this big open space here, and then we open this all the way up. And we've got this beautiful indoor, outdoor living space, nice big covered patio. And then you've got this deck extends all the way out where it's that wood grain look to it, but it's not wood, so it never rots. Open into this pretty pool, big old backyard, huge pool deck area, so everybody can get your furniture out here. Everybody can come, hang out, swim, party, enjoy yourselves. You get to see this beautiful pool, all of this huge yard area, no fence, but you still don't see any neighbors, which I think is just really cool. And then I'm gonna have you turn back around this way because we're gonna head on in. So we've got this big old deck here, but then we also have, if we come in, this is the back deck patio for the Casita. And why do I say it's the back patio? I'll show you. But as we head on in here, I'm gonna have you jump in real quick into this bathroom. So this is the bathroom for the Casita, right? Nice, clean, pretty. Got the window here for some natural light, high enough to provide you with some privacy, right? No lip on this drain, on this coming into the shower, but I love the fact that they took the tile all the way up to the top, making this space feel not only pretty and dramatic, but making it feel bigger than it actually is, which I really like. Then we'll head on in. So we've got space here so that you can have a little kitchen table, all that stuff. Nice big bright window there as well. And then I told you that paver stone walkway, this brings you all the way out. This is your private entrance into the Casita. So you've got a built-in nice big, look at how nice and big. That's a king size bed in here, so you can see just how nice and big this Casita is. And this is a true Casita, and I'll show you why. Some cool features here, man. So first off, we have an electric cooktop, so you can actually cook your food. Beautiful countertop, beautiful fixtures, cabinets, all that. And then this is a pull-out drawer fridge. So you've got your fridge, you've got your pantry, you've got your cooktop, all in this beautiful Casita. So I just think that's super cool, right? And then again, you step out, this is the back patio to enjoy. Can you imagine having your guests over and being able to have them enjoy their own private space, but then be able to join in with everybody in this gorgeous backyard? You know, it's one of the things, like I told you, to be able to be out here, you're so close to Austin, and yet you get out here and you have this very much this country feel, this sprawling layout, that beautiful Casita, the beautiful bedrooms, the atrium right behind me, this striking kitchen. I'd love to be able to show you the inside of this house. If you want to see inside this one or any of the others in the area, my phone number is actually in the description. Give me a call. Let's head out. Let's do a little window shopping, right? Let's just do some window shopping, have some fun. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.